Beloved brothers and sisters, before we begin, if you're looking for encouragement, hope, and powerful messages of faith, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications. God's Word has the power to transform lives, and today's message might be exactly what you need to hear. So stay with me until the end, because God has something special for you today. Have you ever felt lost? Like you're wandering through life without direction, uncertain of what's next? Maybe you're facing struggles that seem overwhelming, financial difficulties, broken relationships, or doors that just won't open no matter how hard you try. If you've ever asked, God, do you really have a plan for me? Then this message is for you. Jeremiah 29:11 says, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future." Think about that for a moment. God is saying that He has a plan for your life. Not just any plan, but a plan designed for your prosperity, hope, and future. Even when life feels chaotic, even when things don't make sense, God is still in control. Maybe right now you're in a season of waiting. You've been praying, believing, and hoping for something, but nothing seems to change. But let me remind you, just because you don't see progress doesn't mean God isn't working. Sometimes the delay is God's way of preparing you for something greater. When Joseph was sold into slavery by his own brothers, it looked like his dreams were shattered. But what seemed like a setback was actually a setup for his destiny. God was positioning him to become a ruler in Egypt and to save an entire nation. What others meant for harm, God turned into something good. The same God who had a plan for Joseph has a plan for you. Your story isn't over. The struggles you're facing right now are not permanent. They are part of the process. God is shaping you, refining you, and preparing you for something beyond what you can imagine. Maybe you've been praying for a breakthrough and it hasn't come yet. Maybe you're feeling discouraged, thinking that God has forgotten you. But let me tell you, God never forgets His promises. His timing is always perfect. When the time is right, the doors will open, the opportunities will come, the blessings will overflow. But here's the key. You have to keep trusting. Keep walking in faith, even when you don't understand. Keep declaring God's promises over your life. Speak life, not defeat. Speak faith, not fear. If you believe that God has a plan for you, declare it today. God, I trust your plan for my life. I know that you are leading me, even when I don't see the way. I choose faith over fear, and I believe that my future is in your hands. If this message has encouraged you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs it. Remember this: God's plan for you is greater than you can imagine. Keep trusting, keep believing, and watch how He moves in your life. Stay strong, stay faithful, and may God bless you abundantly.